Let's bring up Mr. Nicholas Sparks. Good to see you, sir. This one goes to Nicholas from Sana P on the internet. I've read all your books, and you're such an inspiration for so many people. Who or what inspired you to become an author?
I had a midlife crisis at 28, pretty much, and I was happy. I was selling pharmaceuticals, but I kind of felt like I wanted to chase a dream, and I had written a couple of things earlier in my life that went nowhere, had no success, but I just decided to give it a real shot. And the novel that came out at that point in time was The Notebook. So since then, here I kept going, I guess.
And it's of course fun to see it all come alive on screen, and that's a big thrill too, but usually what I take away from these things are the memories of the people.
One of the greatest things in this film, I think, that in addition to that, I think a real wonderful family message, and of course I like the story, but it's really the chemistry between Liam and Miley. Whenever you have a film like this, that's probably the single most important aspect you need.
It's an emotional script. I was touched by it, and I think in all Nicholas's stories, he has a very, very strong way of doing that. It's why his stuff does so well. It's because people relate to it, and there's a lot of things in there that I related to.
There are things that you hope are captured. For instance, the chemistry between the characters, and watching that come alive was a lot of fun. And Nelson, who was the set designer, did a fabulous job. So seeing the carnival or all these other neat images, the church, that was a lot of fun too.
I must say that it was great to work with Disney. It was great to work with the Cyruses, because during the writing process, I did not speak to them at all. Once I started to write the screenplay, they had a wonderful level of trust that I would be able to come up with the kind of story that would be, and they knew who I was and what I do, so they knew I could come up with this story. And at the same time, once I got on set, I had enough faith and trust in Miley that she would be able to bring this character to life. So once it was her turn to really make this story come alive, I stepped away as well.
What's your favorite part of the last song?
In the end, I kind of look at it as the way the entire story came together, through the images, through the performances, through the chemistry, through just the care, the cinematography, the set, everything. What I look for in a film is just whether or not I liked it, whether or not I enjoyed it, whether or not I thought it really captured the story, and I couldn't be any happier with this. I had the good fortune to work with great people.